Okay, more soliloquy time, but this is like a sexual story, so anybody who doesn't want to hear that, swim away, aka scroll away. So sometimes when people tell me things, I think they're being dramatic. Okay? So there's this one time that like me and this guy that I deal with, or I'm sorry, I was dealing with, we were doing the do. Okay? And I was like on top of him and I was freaking into it, whatever, doing my thing, and then suddenly I'm like, ugh, like I see him like trying to like wave, flag me down, and I'm like, what? He was like, the bed's making noise, and I was like, are you serious? I was like, the bed's making noise, and I mean, granted, fine, like we were, like he had roommates and stuff there, but I was like, dude, what do you think they think we're in here doing? Okay, and I was like, you stopped me because the bed's making noise? And I was like, am I making noise? And he was like, no. And I was like, but the bed's making noise. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, who's the girl here? Me or you? Me or you? And then I'm like, fuck, how the am I supposed to continue when you just freaking like interrupted my flow for that stupid ass question? I'm like, but you know what? I'm gonna finish because like you're not even about to make you, or like you're not even about to say like you didn't freaking get your little rocks off. Like you're not even about to say that. So no. Anyways, so fast forward, it's some years later, and I'm dating this other guy. And me and this other guy, we're at his cousin's house. And I'm like, I'm about to get in the shower. And the person I was dating, he was like, can I get in there with you? And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Anyways, we ended up doing the do. And then we walk out of the bathroom. And then his cousin freaking like runs up to him and like daps him up, and he was like, yo, my man. He was like, you was in there doing your thing. He was like, you had the mirror shaking. And he was just like, and then he was like pointing like that. And then his cousin looked at me and he was like, that was you? And I was like, oh my God. Like I was so embarrassed. But then that embarrassment left quick because then he looked at his cousin. He was like, so that was you making those noises? And I was like, that was him. But I just want to say, like, I guess that guy was right. Like, I guess I was making, the bed was making noise, but whatever. Anyways, those stories just, they still crack me up. But bottom line, I guess he was right.